Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I have been doing great so far.
Okay,
What about you,
okay.
ma'am?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking me. So, how was your day so far?
Uh, my day was great. It's went smooth and productive.
Okay.
Now the best part is that my baby also slept here. Most of the time he doesn't sleep, but today
Right,
perfectly he sleeps.
right. So, which is why there seems to be a lot of spark in your eyes that yes, I can have the session on my own, right?
Yeah, once
Okay.
he wake up, otherwise he keep disturbing me. He keeps disturbing, especially during a call.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yes. Children have the habit of trying anything just so that they can get attention of their mother,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Yes. Okay, great. Wonderful. So today's topic is about home, right? Home sweet home. So if you're okay with the topic, we can start our discussion on it.
Yeah, this topic is okay.
You're okay with this topic. Okay,
Yeah.
great, wonderful. So, when do you think a house becomes a home, according to you?
Okay. According to me, a house is a simple building that is made of bricks, cement, and that is only a building. But home where we live with love and affection with our family, and that is full of love, and that is called our home.
Hmm. That is filled with love. Can we say that?
Yeah.
That is filled.
With love and affection, that is home.
Yes, yes, right. Especially when we are living with our loved ones, right? And we spend time with them or they are staying with us, it automatically becomes a home because there is a form of emotional connection with that place and people being within it, right? So we build a form of emotional connection.
Right?
Sorry?
Home can be rented also, right? It can be
Yes,
either own or rent, both, right?
yes, irrespective of whether it is rented or whether it's our own,
Exactly.
it automatically becomes a home when we start sharing that space with our loved ones,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just one suggestion, Priyanka. Your voice seems to be quite low. My volume is at maximum. Even then, your volume seems to be very low. Could you increase it if there's a possibility?
No, ma'am. Everything is full. My volume is full.
Okay. Have you connected through your phone?
No Wi-Fi. I have,
No, as in,
yeah, this is my,
okay. Okay, okay, all right. Because the volume still seems to be quite low while you're speaking to me.
okay.
So that's why, yes. So is there a possibility you could join through laptop?
Yeah, I have laptop, but
Okay.
I haven't used English Yari app on the laptop, so I have to download and I have to do a lot of things there.
Okay. So you don't have to download the app on the laptop,
I
but
know, I
you
think
could just log in.
yes, I
Okay, no worries.
mhm. Yeah. And
Yeah.
my laptop, I feel like that camera isn't too good. It doesn't communicate so well. That reminds me Nokia mobile.
Okay, okay. All right. Right. Maybe we can try that out for the next session.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll see how good the camera is then.
Okay.
Right? Okay. That was quite funny that you said. So, yes. All right. So, now is there a particular decorative item or is there any object at your home which has a lot of sentimental value to it or something which is very close to your heart?
Yeah, there are a lot of things in my home that
Hmm.
especially I love it. Like a trophy that my husband won. He
Hmm.
loved cricket match, so he won a
Hmm.
lot of trophy. here,
Hmm.
and I have a photo frame of my family members
Hmm. Hmm.
that remind me a lot of memory, our past.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
whenever I see that photo, it always remind me a lot of memory, like when we went to the outside and my
Hmm.
in-law photos. So that reminds
Hmm.
me a lot of things.
Hmm.
And I have some beautiful poster on my
Hmm.
wall, and
Hmm.
that also make me feel more rejuvenate and happy whenever I see that photo. It
Hmm.
has serene beauty that really make me
Hmm.
feel happy. So these
Hmm.
are the things that I really like it in my home.
You're right. Yes, I think trophies or any form of recognitions or accolades that are received by a person, it automatically reminds us of how hardworking the person has been who has received that recognition, right?
And yeah, and my house is full of toys
Hmm.
that always remind me I have baby too. It doesn't matter how much I am trying to tidy up my room. I'm
Okay.
trying to keep everything organized and keep it back their place. But whenever anyone visit without any information, most of the
Yes.
time my house
Yes.
is messy.
Yes, I agree with you. Uh, Whenever we try to keep our space very tidy, that
Yeah,
is when people would not show up. But when our house would be messed up with all the things, spread out everywhere, that is when we can definitely expect people coming in,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yes. Okay. All right. So now, what I want to know from you is that the home that you stayed in with your parents, and now you have your own space where you're sharing it with your family, right? So, in terms of the home decor or the way it generally looks, what is the major change that you see or changes that you see when you compare both these homes?
Okay. So earlier when I was with my parents, so that time
Hmm.
I was not too much organized person. I
Hmm.
just woke up. Even I didn't fold my sheet too. That
Hmm.
my like I didn't even make my bed once I wake up. So
Hmm.
I was not like a person, but after
Hmm.
marriage and here everyone is very organized. Like my
Hmm.
husband, he never throw his towel on the bed. He always
Hmm.
keep everything at back
Hmm.
there. So
Hmm.
here
Hmm.
I feel like I also become like here they are.
Hmm. Hmm. I also became, right? Past tense.
Yeah, I
I,
also. I
or sorry to interrupt, I also would be incorrect. You can say I have picked up the same habit.
Mhm.
That's better. Okay, because generally also is used at the beginning of the sentence. Also, I brought this. So has, if the first sentence speaks about an idea, and your second sentence will also speak about similar to what is in the first sentence, then we are going to use also, and that is always used at the beginning of the sentence. I also would be incorrect. Also, I did this. That is how you can continue. Okay. So instead, you can say, I have picked up the same habit from my husband. You can say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Yes. So he seems to be very organized,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Hmm. Okay. And what else? What other changes do you find in terms of decor or any major changes that you see?
Any major change?
Hmm.
Yeah, earlier I was not interested in kitchen and household chores and
Hmm.
love.
Hmm.
But now,
Hmm.
uh, but now again I have picked up this habit too, and from my
Hmm.
in-laws. Now
Hmm.
I love to keep everything organized. I love to buy
Hmm.
a container for my kitchen, and I
Hmm.
wanted to tidy up everything like my in-laws does. Even
Hmm.
sometimes. Yeah, even sometimes whenever say like pinpointed me like look at this, this is looking messy, I think you should clean it, then I also feel
Hmm.
bad, yeah, I should do like that. That's
Hmm.
how I have picked up a lot of habit.
Right, right. Okay, you just have to give me a second. Yes, can you just say something? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right, great. Yes, I can hear you a bit better now that I'm using earphones. Yes, okay. So these are the major changes that you see, right? Now, if money was never an issue, right? And if you had to have your own dream home, how will your dream home look like? I would want you to describe it to me as much as possible so that I'm able to imagine it.
Okay, I have never imagined, but
You can take few seconds to think how would you want your dream house to look like, right? Hmm. So whenever you're ready, you can let me know.
okay. I I think I'm a very natural person. I really like natural beauty, and
Hmm.
that's why I want I want a house in the mountain.
Hmm.
Because if I see the view of outside, it's completely like a jaw dropping. I
Hmm.
really once I went to the Manali, and
Hmm.
it was too up. So
Hmm.
and where I stayed in a hotel, and
Hmm.
whenever every morning, whenever we woke up and we went outside, we saw the beauty. That was such a mesmerizing beauty. So
Hmm.
yeah, so that time I had imagined, I wish I would have my own home like this, where we
Hmm.
can really enjoy. And if I
Hmm.
have a house in the mountain, I love
Hmm.
to have tea, that
Hmm.
in the morning tea, in the morning
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
tea with serene beauty.
With the sight of the beautiful mountains ahead of you, right?
Right. Yeah,
It
yeah.
every morning would seem so perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Every morning,
Hmm.
yeah, every
Hmm.
morning seems too perfect. It seems like,
Hmm.
yeah, it seems like there is a no negativity, just peace
Hmm.
with
Hmm.
natural beauty. So I really
Hmm.
enjoy, I really enjoy that kind of beauty.
Hmm. Okay. So you said you would want a house with the backdrop of the mountain, right? Because if you say, I want a house in the mountain, then it literally means you want to go within and make a house. That's not what you mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you meant to say was that you want to have a house at a height from where you get a beautiful view of the
Yeah,
mountains. That's what you mean,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Mhm.
So in that case you'll have to say that I would want to have a house with backdrop of the mountains.
Backdrop.
With backdrop of the mountains. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can say that I want to make a house, I want to build a home in an area where I get a closer view of the mountains. That's another way of saying it, right? And if you feel close to the nature, so you're going to say, I feel very close to the nature, or I enjoy being close to the nature, right? Instead of saying I'm a natural person. Now, natural person has a very different meaning, right? And it's incomplete,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we could say her makeup looked very natural,
Mm-hmm.
or she looked very natural when she came to the party. We can say that. But a person cannot be natural as
Yeah.
such, at least with the meaning that you said, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
can say, I enjoy being within nature,
Mm-hmm.
or I enjoy being close to nature. Those are the two ways of saying it,
yeah.
right? Natural beauty, okay, but you could say that I have always admired the beauty of the nature. I have always admired the beauty of the nature. Okay. Uh, Last time when I visited Manali, you don't say the Manali. Okay. So the is never used ahead of the names of the places.
Mm,
Okay. So names of the places, we don't use it before the name of the days as well. For example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we don't use the before that as well. Right? For example, we say the meeting has been scheduled to Monday. To the Monday, we don't say it. We don't add the basically ahead of any names, even of people. Right?
mm,
Yes, so we directly start from the name of the person. For example, Priyanka is good in maths. We don't say the Priyanka, as you would already know that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, all right. Great. So you want to have your home amidst the mountains, right?
On
Okay,
the
and you,
backdrop of mountain, right?
yes, or with the backdrop of mountains, amidst the mountains, amidst meaning within,
Yeah.
within that area. That is what we mean by it.
Mm.
Okay, all right. So, what is the longest you have stayed away from your home, and how did it make you feel?
Mm. Okay, so last time when I visited to Jaipur, Rajasthan,
Hmm?
where I stayed, I think around 7 days.
Hmm?
Yeah, so that was such an amazing feeling. I
Hmm?
went there with my husband
Hmm?
in our friend's wedding, and
Hmm?
here we really enjoyed with full of swing. We
Hmm?
and we enjoyed traditional food. We
Hmm?
got to see a lot of things over there, uh, a lot of traditional places. I also went to the Bikaner where I tried different
Hmm?
kind of food,
Hmm?
uh,
Hmm?
which was very famous from there, like a ghewar
Hmm?
and
Hmm?
lot of Marwadis food.
Hmm? Hmm?
I couldn't recall that name exactly,
Hmm?
but I
Hmm?
tried a lot of things, and I also
Hmm?
did shopping over there. So
Hmm?
yeah, so that was full of fun and entertainment.
Hmm?
Enjoyed a lot over there.
Okay. So actually, my question was not how long you stayed
Okay.
in that place. My question actually was how long have you stayed away from your home?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to explain it to you?
Yeah.
ओके सो मेरा सवाल ये है कि आप अपने घर से कितने टाइम से दूर थे आप मतलब कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि हम अपने घर को छोड़ के कहीं और जाते हैं है ना तो
Hmm.
वो कितने समय के लिए आप अपने घर से दूर रहे हैं वो मेरा सवाल था
Okay.
ओके
Hmm. It's like 5 days or 6 days.
Okay. So generally it used to be a week or so
Yeah, yeah.
since you would
Mhm.
stay away,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And
Okay.
basically, whenever I go,
Hmm.
like for 1 month, then I go to my
Hmm.
mother's house, and that is also
Hmm.
like my own house. So it's like
Hmm.
far away.
Right. Okay. But I still enjoyed listening about your trip because you were talking about food and you were talking about the enjoyment, which I love the most. So I still enjoyed listening to what you shared with me.
Okay.
Okay. Again, went to the Bikaner would
Oh,
be
I didn't like
incorrect.
this.
Yes, yes. Not went to the Bikaner, but if you're talking about the place Bikaner, then you can say I even visited a place called Bikaner, which is close to my city. You could say that.
Yeah.
There I tried dash dash dash. You could say that.
Mhm.
Even if you're referring to a restaurant, Again, you're not going to say the Bikaner until and unless they have added the in the name.
Okay.
Okay, so even if it's a restaurant name, because there's also a chain called as Bikaner, right? So which is why you're going to say that I recently went to a restaurant called as Bikaner and I tried dash dash dash. You can say that, right?
But
Okay.
sometimes whenever I talk about name and I
Hmm.
want to talk about the second time, the same name,
Hmm.
then we
Hmm.
use the, right? But if we talk about any restaurant, then we will not
Hmm.
use.
No, see, the article the is not used even when you're talking about it for the second time. For
But
example,
uh,
okay, yeah, could you repeat your question in
suppose
case?
yeah, I'm
Hmm.
telling any story, and
Hmm.
first, like I'll tell you, there was a
Hmm.
lion, and the
Hmm.
second time when I talk about the same lion, then I can
Hmm.
use the, right?
No, you're not going to use.
Because sometimes I have seen in the story
No, that is fine. So, what I'm saying is that if the second time you're going to talk about it,
same
right, you're
lion.
going to, yeah, about the same lion, you're going to
Yeah.
say it. You're going to use it,
Okay.
isn't it? Right? So, for example, I am talking about a girl. Okay. So, Shweta was waiting at the bus stop and she had a red bag with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, after that, the second time, I'm not going to say Shweta again. She started looking for her umbrella in that bag.
Okay.
In that bag, I have just said, or in her bag. Why? Because I've already said red bag, I've already said she had it, and I'm not mentioning her name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when it comes to a person, we are going to use he or she when we are talking about it again. When it comes to animals, we will use it,
Okay.
it, it. Okay. For example, the sparrow was thirsty and it waited at my window. And it waited at my window. Do you see that? Within that sentence, I used it
Yeah.
because I had two things to talk about the same sparrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we use it. We'll not use the lion again. No.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Okay. So now I want you to tell me which is your favorite room in your both homes
Mm-hmm.
and why is it close to your heart or special to you?
Okay. First thing that I want to say that I really love my home. Even
Mm,
even each corner is
mm,
very close to my heart. But if you are talking any special rooms, obviously this is my room. Whenever I get tired, I need relax, so I come in my room, and that really give me such an amazing feeling that I don't get in any other room. Apart from my room, I also enjoy in my balcony, especially in the morning
mm,
and in rainy season. So
mm,
and we have set up in my balcony where we can sit, and we have swing too where we can sit and where I can read newspaper, have
mm,
tea, and that is
mm,
such an amazing feeling over there. So
mm,
apart
mm,
from apart from my room, the next one
mm,
is my balcony. That
mm.
that is very close to my heart.
Okay, all right, great. Wonderful. So you basically like the space of your home where you're able to relax, spend time with yourself or with your loved ones,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Wonderful. I would have asked you more things in with regard to your home, right? Or both your homes. But as you know, time has almost come to an end, and we didn't realize again that we uh, completed talking on this topic, right?
Whenever I
Okay.
talk to you,
Hmm.
I don't know why, but I really feel very nice. But I think it happened with everyone
Right,
because of
right.
your nature. Right?
Okay, okay, right. Thank you
Do you
so
feel
much.
comfortable?
That
Do you feel comfortable with everyone? Same like me?
yes, yes, I do. I do. I believe.
You
I
are
mean,
very
I'm.
quiet, right?
I might feel even more comfortable and real when they open up, or
Yes.
when they thoroughly enjoy the session. So
Mhm.
and some of my learners have the habit of sharing something very humorous which makes me smile or laugh. So I think that way I automatically enjoy with
Oh, ma'am,
all
it's
my
time.
learners.
Yeah, it's time to feedback.
Not to worry, I'll cover it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, okay. So, firstly, as you already know, Priyanka, that you are very confident when you're speaking, right? And you have a very calm and composed way of sharing your ideas. However, you have to focus more on the grammar part. Okay. Today, when I was closely looking into the sentences that you're forming, it needs a lot of rework. Okay.
Okay.
Especially, you'll have to understand the